calling.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm Tanisha Jelana.
it's your girl Deke.
it's Winter Joelle.
And it's your girl Amani Cayo hosting your episode today. And we're going to be doing a Valentine's edition. So we are going to get into Valentine's Day questions, debatable questions when it comes to Valentine's Day, romantic partners. Yeah, we're going to get all into that. So my first question is, should Valentine's Day be celebrated solely as a day to express love to a romantic partner, or should it be broader celebration of love for all close relationships?
Everybody needs love. Like I said earlier, I was telling the girls off camera that I used to celebrate Valentine's Day with my mother until she stopped celebrating it. But that's her problem, not mine. So I think everybody should take part in it to an extent,
Yeah, I felt that. Growing up, I was definitely like a third wheel when it came to my parents, because my dad was like always buying me stuff if he was buying my mom stuff.
As he should.
So I wake up like, where's my bear? Where's my bear and chocolate?
Oh, see, that's crazy. You was not a third wheel. That's not what a third wheel is, honey. A third wheel is just there.
Well,
You said, no, this day is about me.
It's about both of us.
That.
Like me.
I'm crying.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think that Valentine's Day is not just for romantic couples. I'm 26 years old with the man that I've been with going on 5 years now, and my mom still gives me Valentine's Day gifts every single year. That's just something that, I guess it just depends on your family. Like, does your family care about it, type of thing? At least that's one way that it's not romantic, is celebrating with your family. That's very normal for us in this household. So definitely think it's not just about romantic couples.
So how do you guys feel about gifts that you give to your partner or whoever you are, celebrating Valentine's with if it regards a friendship or relationship? Like, is it more meaningful to give a thoughtful handmade gift than an expensive gift or like a store-bought gift? Like, what is your go-to when it comes down to gift giving?
Okay, I'm very intentional about gift giving overall. I'm not really one to just give something random. Unless it's something that you specifically asked for, then it's like, okay, I'll just get that and whatever. But I'm more so like, think about something that you asked for with the twist. Like, let's customize it. Let's make it personal to like our relationship with something that means something to both of us. So it may not be handmade, but it's definitely giving some type of customization vibe. Yeah, I'm typically intentional about that. And I like to do a little combo. So like, let's say it's some slippers that you asked for. So I may give you the slippers, but in the gift bag, you're also going to have something that's more personal to like our relationship, or something that has to do with, my connection to you maybe, or something like that. A good little double whammy.
That is so cute. That is so cute. And I think you're an amazing gift giver. Meanwhile, I'm going to just spend the money. You want the slippers, baby, we going to get the slippers. You was talking about AirPods 4 weeks ago. Just saying, oh, you need a new pair? Okay. And that gift bag is going to be some AirPods. Now, what I will do, here's my customization. It's going to come in a real cute package. The bag is going to be the real thick cardboard. We're going to have a real thick bow on there. The tissue paper going to be some, a different shade of the color of the bag. Like, that's where we could customize it. But I'm definitely the type I'm intentional in the sense of I will get you exactly what you've asked for. Or I will go the extra step of specifying it to you. So like prime example, my man had asked for an Apple Watch a couple years back. And just said Apple Watch. But with Apple Watch, it got all the little specs. So in those details, I'll go, all right, he definitely is a 45 Apple Watch type of dude. Definitely wants the athletic band. definitely, like, that's where I'll get to customizing. But all of the crickets, and the stitching of the stuff, that's not my MO.
Not all of the crickets. Chill on my cricket, thank you.
Listen, I love it. I really, really do. And I absolutely love receiving those gifts. But see, like I said, I'ma just spend the money. They could do it for me and I will gift it to you.
Yo. She's like, I'm gonna put all my hard work in it, and I better see it somewhere in your room, even after Valentine's Day, because I put too much work for it to just be in a closet on the floor.
Literally. Adam, you better hang it up.
Mm-mm.
Suspend it from your ceiling. I don't care what you have to do.
I put hard work into it too. I had to work them hours to get them coins to pay for that gift.
And did.
And did, okay. And then I had to stay up late to buy it for you because I couldn't do it during the day. Well, I'm sorry.
Now, please. Actually, please.
For me, I feel like my mom has seasoned me enough to like receive gifts on Valentine's Day, but I'm truly the type of person that feels like Valentine's Day should show love in whatever way that you express that. So not just expecting gifts, but like if you are a type of person that likes to do dates and it's organized in that way where you have a date night plan, but there's not an actual gift being given, I'm fully okay with that as well. I feel like I agree totally with it just spreading love in general to just anybody that you love and or care for. So I don't typically expect a gift, but I do expect like some type of time spent with my partner during that weekend, day, whatever it is, just designated to it. I feel like it gives an opportunity to say our lives are busy, and for some odd reason, if we don't get to our monthly date sometime, we know for a fact that Valentine's Day weekend and or Valentine's Day is a designated time that we're enjoying each other's company. So I have given all different types of gifts, but I really don't think receiving gifts is like the only thing for me that I feel when it comes to Valentine's Day.
I feel that.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes some people don't really expect to give. Sometimes it's really just the gestures that they do on that day for sure. So regarding gestures, what is you guys' ideal dates on Valentine's Day? I feel like a nice gesture for me when it comes to Valentine's Day is just like maybe like a handwritten note and or letter or card, kind of just expressing how you feel. Or I guess I like words of affirmation for myself as part of my like love languages. Or, obviously I feel like dinner is a typical like cliche answer, but like dinner and a movie, I really enjoy stuff like that. Very simple stuff as long as I'm spending the quality time with my person. I feel like I enjoy Valentine's Day no matter the case. Yeah, I feel like I'm a very basic person when it comes to stuff like that. Dinner and a movie is good for me. But I'm also an adventurous person. Like we could do something like go and do some mini golf or something like that. Something enjoyable, like, because, I'm low-key a tomboy at heart. So I like to do a lot of adventurous stuff that you wouldn't think that like females would like to do.
Definitely gonna piggyback off of that. Well, both of them actually, because anybody that knows me knows that I'm a quality time person over honestly any of the other love languages. We could literally just sit in the room, and I honestly prefer sometimes just to sit in a room with people and not have a word be said. Like that is like prime time. We just enjoying each other's company, yada yada. So I love a good date. I'm a date girl. Anything can be qualified as a date in my books, just so long as the intention is spending quality, intentional time with the person that you're with. But with that being said, I love a good juxtaposition. I love a good dinner and a movie. Honestly, forget the movie. I love a good dinner and then like a calm night vibe, whether it be going to a lounge or going back to the house, playing some music, talking, having a nice little drink. But I also love an active date. I love a little competition. I really, really do. Let's go to the arcade. Let's go bowling. Shoot, laser tag is like one of my favorite things ever. We could do a laser tag date and I tag that up. Yeah, it's lit. Just so long as I win, it's an amazing date for
Literally, though, because she will want to play again. Okay? She will want to play again if she does not win.
I felt that because that's me too.
Yeah.
You better.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
But I win. So it's like, you know, and then when I don't, we play another game, go another round, go another race until I win
Literally.
again, and then we're done.
Yeah, then she doesn't want to do it anymore. That's literally how it goes. Not lying.
Literally.
I am in agreement with everyone. I feel the same way. I prefer to have Valentine's Day be a more of an experience day, not really just like a, sit down, exchange gifts type of thing. I want to say not last year, maybe the year before last. My partner and I, we actually went candle making for Valentine's Day. So I think it was like Saturday after Valentine's Day. We ended up going to this place near where I live, and we made our own candles, custom scent, went to go smell a bunch of different fragrances and kind of got to pick, what scents were going to be in our candle. We got to name them, put little labels on them and stuff. And we said we aren't going to burn them until we get our first place together and stuff. So we literally still have them. They're not burnt at all. And then we went to this Italian restaurant that he found that I had never been to. Fire, by the way. It was actually so good. And it was just a nice little day. So that's kind of the things that I like is, like you said, like an activity paired with a good dinner, because I love me some food. I'm a foodie. That's the easy way to my heart. Bring me to a good old restaurant. And Italian food is one of my favorite cuisines. So it was just, nothing too much, but just enough for me.
Period. And I think that candle making date was a really, really cute date. Because you don't hear about dates like that often. Like you hear about the painting or like the arcades or going to the racetrack. Like you hear about all of those, but like the real intimate dates, candle making, pottery, like those are super cute. Those are super, super cute.
And it felt intimate too. Like it really kind of did. Like, just sitting there, it's something like, not, I don't want to say sensual, but like sort of about fragrances, right? Overall. So I think the process of just like sitting there smelling things, ooh, smell
or
this.
Or even just working with your hands.
Like smell this. Do you like this scent? Like it was a very like, it forced us to kind of just talk about a random topic that we don't normally talk about. Like we don't sit around talking about fragrances. That's just not my man. He's just not that guy. Like I just started getting him on cologne, like getting him to try different things, buying him different colognes and stuff. So it was fun. It was a great time.
Yeah, when it comes to colognes and perfume, that's probably like the pick. Like anybody can agree, everybody is picky when it comes to perfumes or colognes, even men when it comes to that. Like that's probably the hardest thing to pick when you're trying to buy something as a gift, unless it's something that they already have. Then it's hard. Like, let me make sure they smell this before I buy it, because I'm gonna be tight. But at that point, if you're gonna buy a perfume or a cologne as a Valentine's gift, make sure you have that receipt, because if they don't like it,
I don't have the receipt.
Because you want to get something that they actually like and are going to use. Because if they're not going to use it, it's like, dang, like, I just bought that for no reason. So it's like, if you buy, at least have the receipt. So, like, you guys could go back to the store together. And, yeah. Unless you don't, yeah. But that's just like.
See, the good thing about being in a long-term relationship is I know what I like, right? So I just buy Mr. Big what I like, and it's
That's
great.
usually how it goes.
And then also, I don't know. I don't know if a lot of women deal with the whole their man doesn't like the scent that they purchase, because you might like one thing and he's like, I'm not wearing that. Luckily for me, I like full-bodied scents, so it's easier I felt like for me to start picking out colognes that I want for him to wear, because colognes are typically a full body scent. So I wear full body perfumes, and so it just translated well. And then also when we got together, he had this cologne that I would literally spray like it was like a linen spray.
I'm
Like I would
crying.
literally grab the cologne,
Using up that man's stuff.
spray it on the bed, in the air, like it was an air freshener. And he used to get so tight because it's not a cheap cologne, and I'm not going
Rightfully
to say the
so.
name because then everybody gonna start buying it, and then he gonna be tight that I said it, and everybody buying it, and everybody smell like him. But also knowing what they like, whether it be soap, you can get it from anything. It doesn't just have to be a cologne. It could be the soaps that they like. It could be the laundry detergent they like. You can use those notes to start figuring out what scents they actually like, so you're not wasting your money.
Right, because we hate to do that. We need those coins. In your past life, have you ever had a secret admirer? Like, have you ever gotten a gift from somebody that you
Bro,
didn't know that was going to get you a gift unexpectedly?
yes, in high school that happened. And in high school, okay, so I grew up in a predominantly white, town. So for me to get something unexpectedly was definitely a secret admirer, because nothing against the white man. Nothing against y'all. Love y'all, peace be unto you. But hey, I was not expecting that whatsoever. Not my dog barking. Did y'all hear that? Anyway, I was not expecting that. But I don't know if you guys remember, this was right before I moved, I feel like. It was the last time we were all at Amani's house right before I moved. I think it was your mom's, 50th birthday? The drive-by during COVID, the drive-by thing that we did at your house for your mom. And I don't know if you guys remember, we were sitting in the dining room and my man was holding the dog or whatever. And I got a text from some random person. I literally showed all of you. I don't know if you remember, but I got a text from some random person saying, like, just complimenting me and stuff. But I don't know who this number was. I don't know that man. Wouldn't know that man if I saw them on the street. They'll know me clearly, but I don't know who it was. I don't know how they have my information. It was green messages also. So that whole secret admirer thing is really scary, and y'all need to stop. Please. Please stop.
Not, and y'all need to stop.
Actually, speaking of messages, I used to get messages from some random phone number as well. And it would just be like very nice compliments. But the problem is like the fact that like I don't know who this person is and they like have my actual number. I think that's what makes it like weird. But like you're one of one. Don't forget that. Like very nice and encouraging messages. It's just like, who are you to know that I'm one of one? Like, who are you and how do you know me? Like at that level to know what I'm really bringing to the table, So I think
I'm
it definitely
crying.
is. It definitely is weird. I don't think anybody has ever given me gifts per se. I know in high school we used to have like singing grams for Valentine's Day, and like the chamber singers will go around. Like people will purchase a singing gram for somebody, and the chamber singers will go around, and we would go to classrooms and we would pull them to the front of class, sit them in the seat, and sing a whole like skit to them, whatever song they picked. And we would sing to this person sitting in the chair, like walking around them. Like,
I really don't
yeah,
like that.
it's like, it was like funny for high
That, like,
school because it's like now everyone's staring at me getting sung to,
Embarrassed.
but
Right.
like embarrassing. But
that would have pissed me clean off, because why would you do that
because
to
who
me?
did that?
Like,
Who's responsible?
But definitely in high school, it was a whole different vibe. It was. But the singing gram is crazy. I almost had a wild choir or chorus at the high.
But did you ever get one,
Mm-mm.
Deke? Did you ever get a singing gram?
Right.
So I wasn't in chamber singers till high school. So, I mean, sorry, wow, I wasn't in chamber singers till senior year. I feel like I've received like one possibly, because I never really, first of all, my friends knew, don't play with me like that. But I was with someone in
Crying.
high school, so I can't really remember, right? So, but I do think I had that happen to me like one time. But it was like a one and done, like, don't do that again. Like that, I'm not a fan. And then all the other times I was involved was me singing to people, which was honestly sometimes even more like weird, because I'm just sometimes the people are random, like you don't even know them. So you're like walking into like Mr. John's English class, and then you're like, hey, who's Kyle? And then you're like, yo, Kyle, come sit down. And then you start like, L is for the
She's shoo-wopping, boo-wopping in the front.
at me.
Great.
Like, no. So embarrassing. Just all in
That is
all.
hilarious.
Oh, wow. That sounds like an experience on both
I am
ends.
so glad they did not do
Just-
that at my high school. I feel like the most like that they did was probably like you would have to like buy a flower, like everyone, it was like a flower like fundraiser thing, and you would like basically write like who you wanted to, like who did you want it to give it to, but when that
Oh, yeah,
person
we've done
got
that.
it, you just wouldn't know who you got it
Mhm.
from. Like they would just walk up in your class and then just give it to you. They'll like announce your name and stuff like that. People would be looking like, where's my flower? Because they didn't get a flower, like type thing. Like they looking at you like,
We had that too. I actually like the flowers. I do. I like the flowers. The only thing is, I think as a whole, when it comes to secret admirers, I don't like the secret part of it. Just like, give me my flowers, but like, let me know who you are. Like, I
Agreed.
think that's then it's a little weird, because then I feel like I have a stalker,
This
and
is
it's not
what I'm
even that deep. It
saying.
really don't be that deep. But that's literally how it feels, because why don't I know
Because now I feel like
who
when I'm
you
in public,
are?
you're watching me and I don't know you're watching me. Because who are you?
And I don't like
Mm-mm,
that.
Don't like it. I barely like when my man stares at me too long. Like, I literally get uncomfortable and he asks me what's wrong with me. So do you think I would be okay with you staring at me and I don't even know you're staring at me? That is scary.
no facts.
No, literally.
I hate when people stare at me. What are you looking at?
Literally. No,
My exact
literally.
sentiment.
Hi, how are you? I say hi to people who are looking at me though. Real cute, real sweet. Hi, how are you? Because you all in my face. Like, is there a conversation to be had or not? I'm confused. It's lovely to see you as well. But no, I do a lot to like not be seen and not be noticed. Like, I don't like being the center of attention. I don't like being in the middle of the circle, in the middle of the room. So stuff like that, it literally has me looking over my shoulder, and it really is not that deep, but like it's very uncomfortable. So like the flowers is cute, just put your name at the bottom of the card. That's it.
Like if you really bold, put your name at the bottom. Like announce who you
Yeah,
are.
you don't even gotta be bold. I'm gonna say thank you. Right. It don't matter who you are. Thank
Like
you.
if you're gonna shoot it,
This is
make
sweet.
it. Don't shoot and miss. I don't exactly.
And don't shoot with your eyes closed.
Wait, actually, now that I'm actually thinking about like these like random texts that I used to get, I vividly remember having a conversation with someone. I'm not going to say any names on the pod, but I had a conversation with like a male friend regarding like the fact that I was getting these messages and me saying how weird they were and creepy. And after I had that conversation with this person, I never got them again.
Wait, what? That's actually, but then I feel like that makes it hot. So like, was
Right.
it them? Because you
now
made it
it's
real
like
hot for yourself.
sketchy. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, hold up.
Or they knew exactly who it was, and they told them
Nah,
how
it
you
was
felt
them.
about it
I know
and
it
what
was
you
them.
said.
Because of the person it was. But
Okay, case
I
closed.
can't say that on here. But it had to be
Don't
them.
say it. I don't know who it is. I feel like we might have talked about this,
I
but
feel like we talked
I don't
about
remember.
this. Look, we'd be like, we'll talk about it after. I feel like I didn't really have a secret admirer. Like sometimes I would get gifts delivered to my house and they would just really be able to announce themselves most of the time. I don't understand why they would do that, or like trying to like get back with me or whatever the case may be. But I mean, I still accept gifts, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna accept you again. Like, you know. So I didn't really get that, but it was cute. It was a cute gesture.
Eventually, we're gonna need a story time
Eventually
on
No,
there
for
that.
has
real.
to. We'll let time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say a little story time now because a lot of people had me messed up when I had posted one day. I had posted one day of somebody, I'm not gonna say any names, sent me flowers with a vase and money. And I had posted it and I was like, I think I just kept it short and cute, like, oh, that was a cute gesture or something like that. And everybody was like, just cute. Like, what? Like, he just gave you like $600-700. Like, first of all, he only gave that to me because that's what he owed me. Like, he gave that to me because he owed me that money. That money.
Like,
That money
he's
was
a couple
Was
mine.
hundred
already
short, but
mine.
it's okay.
Definitely a couple hundred short.
Right, that part.
Yeah.
It was still short. It was still
Like,
short.
it's that type of
Yeah, so it
situation
was
where it's like
cute.
you seen on social media, they spending their money on something else and you trying to figure out where your money's at. Like, where is my money? Like, I didn't understand that part. And people were like, when I didn't really explain to them because it's not really in their business, but it was just so funny that
Right.
everybody was like, wow, like, you're really hard to get, or you're like
Not even minding
not
their
being
business.
grateful.
Why is there any commentary
I don't
happening right now?
understand. Like, whose side are you on? Whose side?
Right.
I'm crying now. Whose side?
One more question before we start our 21 questions.
Mm-hmm.
What is your romantic song with your partner, or what have you had a romantic song in the past that was dedicated to you, or you dedicated to somebody else, or whatever the case may be?
Oh, see, this is a music household over here. So we got songs, upon songs, upon songs, upon songs, right? So that's the first part. Then the second part is a lot of the songs that have been dedicated to me are not necessarily romantic, but there are songs that have reminded him of me, or songs that have mentioned the word winter very prominently. That have become songs dedicated to me, or my name in the phone would be that part of the lyric in the song. Real cute, real cute. But no, this is literally a music household. So we jam out to love songs on a regular basis. On a regular basis. Literally, we went out with all of his family, his sisters, his cousins, his brothers, right? In a club. In the middle of the club, we are literally the couple singing to each other in the middle of the club
We love that.
during R&B night.
We love that.
Yeah, that's our club. Like, so I can't even give you one song. I'm actually gonna mute myself, ask him to give me a song, and then I'm coming back.
One year, my man asked me to be his Valentine by curating a playlist that the titles of the songs, you know, like spelled it out type of thing. But they were actually like intentional songs, but I can't find the playlist, and I know I have it on my phone because I never, you know, got rid of it. But I'm trying to find it so I can give you a song. But I don't really know if I would consider that our song, but it was like intentional, and it was actually really, really cute. Because he literally
That's actually really cute and thoughtful, and I'm very proud of my
Yeah, it was
friend
so
for that one. I'm proud of my friend
That
for that
is
one,
really
'cause
cute.
that's cute. I didn't even know he could get like that. You better go.
I didn't know either. Honestly, it
You
shocked
better
me.
go.
So I received a playlist, and I was like, "Why are you sending me a playlist?" Because we don't listen to the same kind of music. To know us is to know we do not listen to the same kind of music. I'm a 70s vibe, good R&B. He thinks he's in Chi-Town. Okay.
I was about to say, and we
I'm
is not in Chicago.
So don't even desire to go. So I was very surprised when he did that, and it was actually really, really good. I have to find it, but somebody else can go. But I'm gonna try to see if I can find it.
I think my song that was dedicated to me romantically was
Love Don't Change, Jeremiah.
yo, that used to be my SHIT girl. For
Make you
real.
breakfast in bed while we on.
No, but
Oh my
mine
gosh.
was
Let Me Love You by Mario. That was our jam. We was hollering
no,
that
it
song
was. It
nonstop.
was.
That was our jam. That was our jam.
So one of them was I Get Lonely by Drake. And then the other one was Unthinkable by Alicia Keys. And I love that song. Like that's probably
I
like
love that
my
song too.
favorite like love song. One of my favorites, yeah, for sure.
Oh, now if we're saying favorite love song, oh my gosh, I don't know. Too many good ones. If my dog does not hush, y'all gonna see me on the news. 100%.
Nike said, hold on, wait, because
Like,
I could sing it.
He
He's trying to sing it
is.
for us. Go ahead, Night Night.
Clearly he is, and he's actually stressing me. Because can't find the playlist, already stressed, and he's adding more stress. Okay, anyway, there's too many good love songs, but some of my favorites, oh my gosh. One of my favorites is A Couple of Forevers by Chrisette Michelle. Love that song down and will always be on repeat. I don't know if I would say it's the favorite, but it's one of the love songs that it's just that song for me. I love that song. So if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. A Couple of Forevers by Chrisette Michelle. She's that girl too, period.
If you want to talk favorite love songs, I can do that all day. There's I'd Rather Go Blind.
Yes, love that song.
James. There's Cause I Love You, Lenny Williams.
Mhm.
There's
so many good ones.
There's so many good ones. But Sweet Love, Aretha Franklin. Ooh, hold on. It's not Aretha Franklin. That is Anita. Right? Hold on.
Wait, no, Sweet Love is
that's
Anita
Anita.
Baker.
It's Anita Baker. Yeah. And then my favorite love song of all time is Rapture of Love.
Oh, that's a good favorite all-time
That
one.
is my favorite love
That is a
song.
great song. That's a good all-time favorite. I don't know
Like
if I
I
have
hear
all-time.
it in my head right now and it's making my heart so happy. And there's of course like the 1+1s. There's the Let Me Love Yous. I don't know. I think all early Chris Brown is love songs. So in my book, y'all might call them pop. I call them love songs. So
They were.
okay.
Yo.
Shoot. Dirty Diana to me sometimes is a love song.
Please,
I
okay,
feel like
next.
he's saying that.
She just did a lot. She just did a lot. Dirty
That
Diana.
man was in love with Diana. You can't tell me. That was the epitome of a love-hate song. He was in love with that woman.
Yeah, let's make sure we add the hate part.
I'm just saying.
I'm weak.
Yo. Okay, have you guys ever written a love letter?
I guess if you count like inside of like I've never written a love letter on paper, I don't think. But whenever I do give gifts and I have a card with it, I always write the message that I write is considered a love letter, I guess, because I'm very extensive inside of the card for sure. But I don't know if I've written a love letter like traditional on paper, slide you a piece of paper type of vibe. I don't know if I ever did that.
I definitely have. I do it all the time. I just did it last week. Sometimes they real short and sweet. Y'all know me. I love to write. The writing is my thing. I don't have to say it. I don't have to wait for you to say nothing back. I just get it out and boom, that's it. But also, we live in 2025. So like a lot of my love letters nowadays are through text. Like I'll randomly be sitting there. I don't know what I told this man last week. I think I said something about him being my favorite person. Something like that. When I tell you I do it very often, I do. Anyway, moving on. This is why I write it, because there's none of that.
Ain't none of that.
But yeah, no, I have plenty of times. I write love letters to people all the time. And I have forever. So yeah, I love a good love letter.
I have definitely written, I still write love letters and or how I feel in notes, but I was just about to say, because there was a period of time where the people that I like talked to and associated with were like in juvie and stuff, so I had no choice but to write like love letters to them in order to talk to people.
I'm sorry. I really try to hold it. But
Writing a love letter to somebody in juvie is, you know what? Never mind. I ain't even gonna say it's
It's crazy.
'cause-
No, that's crazy. That's actually insane. Because what was I doing?
Okay, she said it.
She
Insane.
said, I'll admit.
That was a pastime of my life that I really would have to be like an actual love letter. That's probably the only time. Like any other time, I'm just like, it's technically a love letter, but I'm not just like, oh my gosh, I'm so like I don't do like that. I feel like love letters to me it gives like fairy tale vibes. But like I've written to
that's why I
people
write
how much I love them. They know. So yeah.
Y'all want a love letter right now? You sure?
it was her shaking her head no.
Amani, you want a love letter, Bookie?
Write mine's on paper so I know it's real.
Okay, I got you.
Crying.
No, I've definitely written a love letter probably only once. And it was real because I was trying to make the letter on paper real cute. I put like each paragraphs in different colors, like colored gel pens.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, you
that
was
is very
fancy with it.
fanciful.
Like, okay.
I
Yeah.
was. I even did a rough draft and a final copy.
Oh, wow. On paper?
Oh, you were in love.
This was not a love letter. This was
an
a formal
essay.
essay written in MLA format. Like, what is going on?
Like, she made sure the margins were correct and everything.
Okay. Indenting the beginning of every paragraph.
Like,
And how
what
did
is
that
happening?
work out for you?
Don't do my sis.
I'm assuming we were young. Were we young? We were
Don't
young,
do
right?
it.
So
Just say yes.
I think I stopped talking to that person. I don't remember why, but yeah, I definitely wrote that like it was handwritten. It wasn't typed.
2 copies handwritten is crazy.
Who did you write that to? I'm definitely gonna blank on the name, but
Chill.
who did you write that to?
Just mouth it. Ain't nobody gonna see this.
I wouldn't leave the name in there.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so when I say it, just blurp it out. It was
Oh yes, okay,
Really?
yeah. You loved him. Okay, I get it.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
valid one. Out of anybody, he's
No,
valid.
that's a valid
for that.
one.
No, yeah. Out of anybody, he's valid for that one.
2 copies is crazy.
2 copies is
No, 2
crazy, but I
copies
can
handwritten
understand.
no, because
I get it though. But
I fucked it up.
Do I?
I think that's
Wait,
why.
so you gave him the letter?
I fucked it up. Oh.
What you mean?
Like, did you write it and actually give it to him, or you never gave it to him?
So I don't know what actually transpired because I do remember giving it to him. And I think I ended up getting it back. I don't know how I got it back because he ended up writing me another one back.
Oh, sorry.
And I think the ones that I had was the rough draft one because it kind of looked the same.
how many rough drafts did you?
It was just one. It was one because that's why I was confused. I'm like, wait, did he give it back to me? But I was like, no, this must be the rough draft one, and I never ended up throwing it out.
You did the rough draft one in multiple colors too?
Mhm.
I wish. Oh my gosh, bro.
The look of disappointment in your face.
Needed to
She's like,
see
I
that
did do
reaction.
that.
Wait, this whole time I'm trying to figure out how could you mistake the rough draft for
'Cause
the
she
final
said
Because
copy?
they
It
had the
looked the
colors on
same.
it too.
She made sure it was the
Got it.
exact same
No,
way. Like, she
because
made
I
it
had
and
messed
then
it.
you were-
Yeah, it's like I think I messed up on it, but I just kept I kept writing it, and I knew I was gonna have to rewrite it anyway. And it's so funny because a couple months ago, I was cleaning through my stuff, and somehow I ended up finding it. Like I still have it to this day. I don't know where I ended up putting it. I think it's like in one of my storage bins or something. I don't know. But
Please,
yeah,
my
next
mom
topic.
was cleaning.
Anyways,
My mom was cleaning out her like the stuff like in the attic, like or the like just the cleaning out unnecessary baggage, and she found letters from like the ones that I would receive from the people that were in like in juvie. So she found letters from them that I got back, and I read through them and I was just cracking up because it's just like, this is crazy. And tell me why I received a letter from someone I didn't even know because the person that was in juvie gave them my info so they can write me as if I was going to be their pen pal. And they're like talking about like, oh, I think
Wait.
you.
What?
Yes, I found a letter from. I literally found it. Like I swear, if I already threw it out, but if I kept it, I would have read it right now to you guys. And it was from someone that I didn't even know at all, and they were like, "Hi, like I think you're like awesome. When I get out of here, you're the first person I want to talk to." Da da da. And I definitely remember not even responding because I didn't even know the person. Like I knew of the person, but not enough to be writing them. You know what I mean? Like I just knew from a literally long distance, like, oh, by name. Like if I saw them, like, oh, that's John. But it wasn't like I talked to John ever. So why did John write me? Don't know. But John didn't get a letter back. But I sure enough found that letter. It was crazy when I opened these things. I was like, this is wild. I can't even believe I can't even believe my mom allowed me to sit here and be writing people back and forth.
Don't blame my aunt. Don't blame my aunt.
No.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
But at the time,
I'm
it was
crying.
somebody like that I was talking to back when I was younger. So like it made sense. It wasn't like some random. And then yeah, it's just funny that was even a time in my life that I forgot about until recently.
Do you guys like receiving like flowers and chocolates, or do you prefer something unique?
I love flowers. I love flowers. Can hold the chocolate. I love chocolate too, but like, I love flowers. You can give me flowers every week. Don't give me chocolate every week, but if you didn't hear me the first 2 or 3 times I said it, I love flowers.
Are you guys a milk
Especially
chocolate?
roses.
Are you guys a milk chocolate girly or a dark chocolate girly?
Milk. I'm sorry, I can't do dark chocolate. I can't
Bro,
do
me
it.
too.
I just can't do it.
Dark chocolate.
Yeah,
I
I
knew she was
really
gonna say that,
can't
and I
do
can't do it.
dark. I can't. I like tried it so many different
Dark
times and I just
chocolate.
can't get with the taste.
I love it. I love it. I love it, especially with the fillings like dark chocolate and cherry, or dark chocolate and raspberry, dark chocolate and caramel, dark chocolate and
Love the fillings.
hazelnut.
Leave the dark chocolate where it's at.
I
Can't do it.
love it. I love it. I love it.
Yo.
I'll eat just straight dark chocolate with a side of pineapples. That's like
Now,
my favorite dessert, by the way. Dark
interesting.
what? Chocolate?
Dark
I don't know what
chocolate.
that is, but it sounds good.
Now she country.
Dark chocolate and pineapples. It's phenomenal.
Interesting. See, I
Mhm.
recently had dark chocolate espresso beans, like covered espresso beans, and they weren't bad. But I'm not sitting there eating no dark chocolate. Like they weren't terrible. They weren't great, but they weren't terrible.
But the
But I'm
thing is,
still
you
not
gotta
eating
get the
it.
good quality chocolate. You can't eat no Dove dark chocolate. You can't even
I'm not
eat
eating.
Hershey's
Doesn't matter what
dark
brand.
chocolate. First of all, I don't like the attitude. Dark chocolate is phenomenal. It ain't do nothing to you.
I'm crying. I'm not much of
But
like a
yes.
like I like chocolate, but I'm not crazy about, being brought chocolates or anything like that. But I do love flowers. I'm not the girl who's like, where are my flowers this week? Because I don't care for them that much. But it is a nice gesture. And if I do receive them, love them, we'll take care of them. But I'm not crazy about, thinking about me receiving flowers from my man.
I'm not, truthfully, I'm just not a sweets person. So I really do like the gesture of getting chocolates, and I will try and or eat chocolate. Like chocolate covered strawberries, love that. What a nice white chocolate. Ah, so good. But I just am not a sweets person. Like I don't eat candy. I don't drink soda. So I'm not really going to eat the chocolate much. So because of that, I don't see the point of someone not wasting, but like doing, giving me that unless we're like planning to share it. Other than that, I'm fine with flowers. I love flowers. I'm fine with plants. I'm a plant mom. I have my green thumb. And yeah, I'm all for that. I like flowers when they dry out, and like how they look when they're dry. I just really love flowers and roses. So yeah.
I can agree with that. I love me some chocolate covered anything, to be honest. Anything will taste good if it's chocolate covered. And side note, I do love me some chocolate covered popcorn. So good. But I try to stay away from popcorn because the
I don't
kernels
think
get
I've
my
ever
teeth.
had that.
I don't think I've ever
Honestly,
had that.
yes. The salty and sweet combination.
Now, I
of
do like salty
chocolate
and sweet
covered
combo, yes.
popcorn, phenomenal. But that it would be milk chocolate because there's no point in me eating dark chocolate, which is tart.
I just really can't understand why you like dark chocolate, but like knowing you, it makes sense.
I also love full-bodied red wine. Like,
I was
Right.
just about to say that. I'm like, if you like dark chocolate, then you really must like bitter, dark red wine.
Well,
Like,
she does.
that should have.
but I do.
Right.
We all know this.
She
I
acts
literally
like
will.
she's a
Here's how
80-year-old
it goes
woman.
at most events. Everybody will share, well, not share. Everybody will have all of these sweet bottles of wine, right? Then there's one bottle that you know is very specifically for winter at the event. Granted, I try to get everybody to taste it because I don't feel like you're a real wine drinker if you don't drink full-body wine. But that's just me being a little, you know. But yeah, that's definitely how all the events goes. There's all these Stella Rosas or Stella whatever the brand is, and then here I am with my Cab or my Merlot or my Pinot Noir.
Now, I do like a I feel like I'm versatile. I can go either way with wine. I will drink a full-bodied wine or I'll drink a sweet wine. I don't think I necessarily have a preference. Like I like both. Depends on I feel like when I'm out and I'm drinking it, it depends on what I'm eating.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I'm laughing because I try. I do. Sometimes the overall goal is really just to get intoxicated. So it's like, it's fine. It is what it is. But if I had the choice all the time, I just wouldn't drink sweet wine.
I mean, I love me a good Chardonnay and, you know, some regular Moscato, nothing too sweet. As long as it's not like where I feel like my mouth is getting cotton mouth. Like, there should be no reason where I'm drinking and I'm getting cotton mouth from, like, drinking something. Like, I should be like...
literally what it's supposed to do, though.
But I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. So I think that's why. I think that's why I don't like it. But everyone's like, you get older, you'll like it. But I feel like, I don't know. That's probably something that I might like when I get a little bit older, but...
But it's also the fact that I think a lot of people, and this is going to sound crazy to people who think drinking wine shouldn't be as much of a process as it is. But for a lot of people who don't know how to properly drink full-bodied wine, it's not going to be enjoyable. Like, you're going to feel like you have a cotton mouth. But the thing is, you're supposed to aerate the wine. Like, you're not just supposed to drink like you're drinking juice. Like, it's not supposed to be a closed mouth type of thing. It's a sip, let it sit, and then move on to the next sip. It is a process, but it makes the wine taste a lot better than the cardboard that you're initially tasting straight out the bottle.
Or maybe I should just put like, maybe I could drink it and add like a little cherry at the bottom, let the cherry marinate at the bottom, give it a little flavor to make it like not so bitter.
Bite the cherry and sip the wine.
Oh, nah.
I'm crying.
Yo, but I do hear people say that people do like drinking bitter wine, especially when they're eating steak, for sure. Is that like a thing?
100%. A full body tart red wine with the steak, absolutely. You get all the juice from the steak, and then you get the tartness from the wine. It's like the perfect combination. Knock you right out.
Knock you right out is crazy.
It's literally like dinner for winos.
Maybe one day that'll be me, but not right now.
It's all right. I'm gonna force you to be that way. Yeah.
It's the I'm crying, bro.
If you could spend Valentine's Day anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Oh my gosh, that's hard. So many places.
Me personally, I feel like it really doesn't matter, honestly, just because like anywhere, well, as long as we're like somewhere where it's like nice out, we can make anything romantic, honestly. Like back on what Dee said before, as long as you're with that person you want to be with, like you guys can make anything romantic, to be honest. So for me, anywhere but Connecticut, I'll tell you that much.
I love being by water. So for me, I would definitely go to like, one, I would go back to Turks and be on that private island with my partner for sure. Are you kidding me? That was such a vibe, guys. Like that was a highlight point of my life, honestly, so far, like thus far. So I would either do that, or I would do like Bora Bora, something very like near water where it can be romantic because we can also be isolated where we are. You know what I mean? But yes, I love being near water. I need water like I need to live settle near and or on a beach or something. Like that's my vibe.
When she said I need water, I was like, yes, and she do actually you do need water to survive. You do. Everyone does. But
You are not
but
funny
no, I get it.
whatsoever.
I don't know actually where there's so many places I want to go, but I feel the same way as Amani, where any vacation I go on, I feel like I could make it romantic. So it doesn't really matter to me where we go. Like I even think about my partner and I going to the city. It was just nice to be late night, you know, wearing your all black, just walking down the streets of the city, back to your hotel. Like that's romantic to me. You know, like I don't know, maybe I just romanticize my life, but you have to because sometimes life is just, you know, real hectic. So you have to romanticize the small things. But I don't know if I have a specific place. We do have a shared notes list of places that we want to visit. So maybe I could share one of those. Let me look. Let me take a gander at this list and see if
Not let me take a gander. Where are we pulling that word from? Why was that at the forefront of your brain today?
We started talking about wine and everyone turned 45. Like, what happened?
Listen, not me.
Not for
not
nothing.
me.
That's me on a day to day.
Right.
Don't be
Not
offensive,
me.
Seth. No, I'm kidding. Gander is crazy.
I'm taking one right now. Okay, let me see. Okay, some of the places we have on here are Santorini, Greece. I always say I want to see Santorini. Want to see the white, the white rooftops. I want to go and do
Yes,
that 100%.
That's a fact. And take those photo shoot pictures because those are
Yes.
fire.
We even have places like Colorado on here. Like let's go to Aspen. We have Bali on here. So it ranges from, something more local to things that are obviously further away. So yeah, we can pick anywhere. There's literally a list of places. So anywhere I go, y'all know me, I'm itinerary queen. So anywhere I go, there will be itinerary. So it's gonna be great no matter what.
Period. Because,
This is like a 2-part answer for me because I'm a firm believer in you can make romance anywhere. Like anywhere. People do it all the time. So honestly, it's not like one specific place. Like I have a dream date, but not a dream place to have the date. But I do have the black sand beaches of Tahiti on my travel list, and that's like strictly me and Mr. Big. Like, gotta see.
very
Love that.
Gotta see.
Very specific, but I love that.
Very specific. A lot of my list is very specific. And Amani, are you enjoying the conversation? Because the feet just flying away in the background is sending me.
I don't like how you can see me and I can't see you.
Not too much of my girl. Not too much of my girl. Because I did
I'm
notice, but I
crying.
wasn't going to say nothing.
So talking about dream places, do you guys have any clue on what you guys are doing for Valentine's Day this year?
I'm gonna be in my room crying.
Girl, I was so
I ain't gonna be
confused
with my
just now.
man. I'm not gonna be with my man this year for Valentine's Day.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, long distance things. But nonetheless, I have started, making building a few relationships here in my, new place of residence. And the girls found this I think it was called like Ratchet Bingo, I think. Ratchet Bingo. And they're having it on Valentine's Day. So they were like, let's go, because they're single and my man is
So
not
you're
here.
having a
So we're
Galentine's Day?
Yes, so I'm doing
That's
Galentine's
cute.
this year.
I
Going
would
to
have
Ratchet
loved to
Bingo.
go to that.
Yeah, it should
That
be a
sounds
great
like
time.
so much fun. Ratchet bingo is like the perfect
Right.
combination of
Right.
personalities. Like the
Yo,
grandma that's
please.
been around since way too early for her to show her face. And
Right.
then the Ratchet part. Like,
Right.
it's perfect.
Perfect. So when they sent it, I was like, oh, yes, we should totally do that. And it's like they provide dinner. It's like an all-inclusive type of vibe once you pay for your ticket or whatever. So it should be fun. I'll keep you guys posted.
Please do. Because I definitely do plan on doing a Valentine's this year, too. So, the single gals got to do what's got
I
to do.
wanted to also do a Valentine's Day. I mean, I'm not single, but I still wanted to do a Valentine's Day with my friends because I always think that is so cute. Like I realized that I'm a type of woman that every now and then thrives off of being around like feminine energy. So having a Valentine's Day would be so much fun. But was the question what we're doing for Valentine's Day? Okay.
Yes.
So honestly, I have no idea. It's the only weekend of my whole entire competition season that I actually don't have a competition. And Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year. So you have Saturday, Sunday, and you have a holiday that Monday as well, I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Is it?
Let me fact check
Do
that.
we?
Let me fact check that.
Because look, let
Yes,
me
it's
look at my
President's
work
Day.
calendar.
It's President's Day, the 17th. It's a whole entire weekend. So for all of our little, actually, when you're hearing this, it is Valentine's Day weekend. I really hope everyone's man. Let me talk real loud. I really hope everyone's man has planned a Valentine's Day weekend for
Especially
their
by now.
partner.
Just know that her man can hear her. So this is why the vocals have been raised to notches.
A cute little Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something, because it is a full weekend available. Okay? But I have no idea.
Just in case
one of those
he doesn't
days,
watch this episode.
He definitely does not watch these episodes. I would definitely want to do a Valentine's Day. So I'm thinking like Sunday into the Monday vibes because at least, whoever does have a partner can do like Friday, Saturday. So if I do like a Sunday evening vibe and then everyone has Monday to still relax and stuff, possibly. Very, very small, nothing crazy at my house, just my gals. And that's about it. But other than that, I really don't have plans and I'm not really planning anything, honestly, if I'm being completely honest. I'm just not doing that. That's all.
Period. Put your foot down. What about you, Winnie? What y'all doing?
I honestly don't even know.
Perfect.
I'm probably going to get into my magician bag and plan out a very nice evening. And the reason why I'm planning it is because I understand the art of romance and the importance of the atmosphere.
So I am the president of romance.
When it comes into that.
I feel like I'm typically the person that would plan like for Valentine's Day or something. Like at least in my relationship, I've planned thus far for sure. But I feel like it's like tap in, your turn. You know what I mean? Like by now you should have learned. We should have learned something. A little bit of the vibes. So yeah, you're gonna try it out. You see, let me see what you got. Let me see what you're sprucing up. Because normally it's already like organized and planned in advance, and like I don't even think I give him a chance to do the planning because I already do it. So like now I'm just like, all right, let me just chill out and let it be done.
Period.
I feel like a lot of times in relationships, the women are very, impulsive when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I'm just going to plan it. We already have an idea in our mind. And, because our brain moves faster than these men. That's just what it is. So we've already thought about 5 ideas. Now we're executing one of the ideas. And you're right. A lot of times they don't have, the space to do something nice because we've already figured it out. And then when they come and say, oh, well, we could do, and they'd be like, I kind of already have a plan. Actually, we have reservations here, here, and here. And sorry, can't do what you said. Like, sometimes it does happen like that. So I do agree that's a valid point. We need to leave space for the men to flex their romance skills and, show us their big one. But also I feel like there are relationships, and mine is one of those, I would say, where the personality types just work in the sense of, that you are the planner. Like that is just my personality type in every stage of my life, in every area of my life. So I like to be left with planning the dates, the trips, the itineraries. Like I like that because that's just my thing. Like that makes me happy, I don't mind if he does it, or if he comes, a lot of times he'll be like, hey, we should do this. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And then I'll be like, okay, we're going to do that. And then we're going to do this and then this and then, because that's just my nature. It just comes out and I can't help myself. But I know some people who are in relationships where they don't want that, like they want a guy who takes the initiative on those things, who is the planner. They just want to get dressed and show up. And like, I like that too, but my innate nature isn't that. So I'm really okay with the dynamic of I'm the planner. You just give me the coins and let's go do it. I like that.
I can agree with that for sure. Because sometimes you never know what that man gonna plan. You never know.
And I love my man down, but I'm not about to show up somewhere and he's talking about, oh, you have a reservation, and I show up and the reservation is 2 hours later than what time we done arrived here.
Exactly.
I will say Mr. Big is actually really good when it comes to planning things when he wants to. Like if it's something that he's got in his brain or his mind that he wants to do, he'll do it down to a T. This is what time we leave, and this is what time you need to be ready. Actually, he never tells me where we're going. It's always a surprise for some reason. But it works because, surprisingly enough, I actually really like surprises. And who would have thought?
Right, who would have?
Like, for real, who would have thought? But I love them. But yeah, no, he is really, really good about that. And I am very thankful. He'll even do like little things in the house where he'll literally just be like, come home, get in the shower, we having a date night. He'll cook, he'll set up the food, he'll get a movie playing. But there are certain times where I know that I want for it to be a vibe. Like, not just us here enjoying each other's company, which is great. Like, I love it. I love my man down. All that is beautiful. But there's just something different about where every little aspect of the evening, the date is fully thought out. It's intentional. It creates a different atmosphere of romance. It creates kind of like a tunnel vision effect of it. This is really just me and you. Like, it's really just me and you. There's nothing else existing outside of this room that we're in. And I am really good about doing that, creating experiences. And so when it comes to Valentine's Day this year, I'll definitely probably be planning that out tomorrow to give me something to focus on, because I want for it to be like that this year, as opposed to it just being a calm little vibe, or just not being thought of at all this year, because there's definitely a lot going on in this calendar year currently that I think we could definitely use a little bit of magic, a little bit of romance, a little bit of extra intention behind the date in the evening. So as far as what we're doing right now, I don't know. Ask me tomorrow.
Well, I love that for you. I love that for all of us. And I love that, love will be shown. Period. So to wrap all the...
Don't worry, you're going to get your love letter on Valentine's Day from me.
Not from me.
Well, to wrap this all up, we'll leave you with this. Love isn't just about February 14th. It's in the little moments all year round, for sure. And no matter how you celebrate it, or even if you don't, remember to show yourself and others a little love today and every day.
Period.
That is so cute. Yes,
that.
Do that.
Snaps. Poetry.
Snaps on that.
Okay, poetry. That was beautiful.
We love you, groupies.
Definitely
Send us
love
love
you
letters.
guys.
The comments and the review.
Definitely.
Thank you.
letters. I love
It's
that.
in the reviews.
A little dash of love wouldn't
A
hurt.
little,
Yes, we don't do secret admirers. We want
please.
it in the reviews, loud and
Yes.
proud, where everyone can see them, okay?
Mhm. Love you guys.
Love y'all. Bye.
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 Thanks for hanging with us on Group Chat Calling. Ready to make it official? Join the group and be a part of the convo every Wednesday. Hit that follow button so you never miss a call. Catch you next week.